Here we are looking at the shop. This is where the custom work is done. Here you see some of the donuts. This is just some of the donuts in stacks that are ready and available. You have numerous stacks of live edge of different species. You have the joiners, you have the band saws, you have the lathes, you have all the equipment we use here to process any kind of custom order, which includes epoxy, any type of custom orders you might have. There's some of the fleur-de-lis. There's some of the cutting boards that are available. There's some of the more of the cutting boards and original cuts for countertops and coffee tables. There's another stack of ovals and donuts. You have the Louisiana shape cutting boards.
I can make any shape cutting board in any state.
And that can be done for any board of any state, whether it be Texas, Florida, Oklahoma.
Alabama, Mississippi make those kind of square or rectangular.
Anything you could imagine. Here's some of the pieces, live edge slabs of cedar that are approximately 8 foot long. You have the 4x4 post. You have red oak post in different species. Here's some more of the live edge cedar in different species, approximately 8 foot.
Gunstock walnut.
There's gunstock walnut.
I want to show you this pecan. Let's look at that piece of pecan.
Here's one small piece, or excuse me, most people would say a huge piece. In the lumber industry, we would actually consider this somewhat of a small piece, but most people never see anything like this. This is a pecan that could be made and crafted into a coffee table, end table, or any number of things.
It's been down 10 years and it still weighs almost 200 pounds.
Yep, almost a 200-pound piece of lumber, piece of timber. Tons. Everything ready and available. There are many other cuts, clocks, you name it. You name it, it can be crafted right here in this shop of any type of species. We have mahogany, black walnut. There's a coffee table or any countertop that could be epoxy filled and crafted.
I gotta go sit down.
Tons and tons, and much of this has a lot of sawdust, just dust matter on it. There's more walnut that can be crafted. Huge pieces. What most people would consider huge, we kind of really consider small. We get pieces that a lot of people never get to see. Come straight out of this shop, straight out of Louisiana. Central Louisiana is where it's all really happening at.
And this party has been collecting for 39 years.
This is 39 years in the making. More live edge and of different species than most people could even imagine.
I haven't been collecting, I've been selling as I've been going along. I haven't been collecting for 39 years. I've been selling and collecting for 39 years.
Almost anything your mind could imagine. There are some cypress flares here in the back, just a few cypress flares that could be used.
That coffee table base right there.
These are used more commonly for coffee table bases, end table bases. We have tons of those that can be made available.
This is one of my more impressive cypress leaf bottoms. Let's put it on the leg and see it. You told me that's not impressive, buddy. It needs to be blown off with the compressor first, so before you film it. Let me blow it off.
Beautiful piece. It's got sawdust on it, but
for sale.
it's an absolutely beautiful piece. And of course, here in Louisiana, these are These are commonly found if you know where to go to get them. No different than this cedar. Of course, we have a lot of storms in Louisiana, hurricanes, and these trees fall, and instead of wasting, we utilize them. We bring them, have them planed, have them cut down. You're looking at an 8-foot piece of cedar. Incredible. We only look at and pick out the finest pieces. Only the finest pieces. Incredible. And just a little idea of scale. And that's a whole stack. An entire stack just under that table. It's being prepared and prepped for use. Anything you can imagine. Right here. Walk right back out to the shop. To the shed. And again, there's more here than most people would ever see in a lifetime of multiple species. Pecan, walnut, cherry, ash, true cut cypress, pine, you name it. It's all here. Go back and look at this cypress flare, and this is something that we would do with it. And this is just a rough look at what will be done with it as a table, a coffee table. Beautiful.
Is that an impressive base or what?
Nothing like it. You see a lot on the internet, and you rarely see pieces as fine as this.
Yeah, but you don't know what's in the barn because it's buried right now.
Yeah, and there's so much more. This is what we would consider an average piece. Not even really all that impressive, but most people would consider this impressive.
Several hundred slabs in the barn that we had not uncovered yet.
We could do these, probably a couple of these a day on average. More than people would ever dream of seeing.